What's with all the hate the names Bartholomew and Humphrey get nowadays? What's going on there? In my humble opinion, in my honest opinion, I truly believe that Bartholomew is like a top tier name, and I don't see many parents naming their child Bartholomew nowadays. Who do you know that is named Bartholomew or even Humphrey? I feel like Humphrey might be a bit more common than Bartholomew, but Bartholomew, in my opinion, that's a nice name. That is a solid top tier name. That is a name I associate with an intellectual juggernaut, an absolute warlord in the mind, truly. And Humphrey, that's a name I associate with like an all around upstanding individual, a law abiding, solid, upstanding member of society. You know what I mean? Humphrey. When you hear Humphrey, you're not thinking of like some hardened war criminal who committed war crimes in his teen years. No, you're thinking of like some like librarian type of dude, a guy you go to for like cookie recipes or some nonsense. A guy who's always there to give you a pat on the back when you need it. You know what I mean? I truly don't understand where all this slander for the two names come from. Bartholomew. Every time I'm going on Twitter and people say like, what are the worst names you've ever heard in your life? I always see like Bartholomew or Humphrey or like Sagittarian or some nonsense. I've never heard of Sagittarian. I think that's a terrible name. But Bartholomew and Humphrey, those are some top tier names, and I truly believe that more children should be named Bartholomew. And people say, no, that's a trash name. No one's named Bartholomew, but that's good. That's good. You want a nice, unique name. You want a name that stands out. How many Tylers do you know? How many Chris's do you know? Dude, everybody names their child Tyler, Chris, David, like, come on now. Bartholomew. How many people do you know are named Bartholomew? That's an awesome name. That's like a wizard. That is a sorcerer. You know what I mean? That is a warlock. I don't even know how to describe it, dude. That's a pretty cool name. Humphrey, it's not on the level as Bartholomew, you know what I mean? It's not up there, but it's pretty close. It's like a nice wholesome name that I think parents should be naming their child as well. It's not in terms of like coolness and that uniqueness. It's not up there with Bartholomew, not even close. But it's a nice wholesome name, dude, and I truly don't understand the slander. It's a nice name, Bartholomew, Humphrey. Like, imagine walking up to a job interview and you're like, Mr. Bartholomew. Like, people will go, whoa, Bartholomew. I've never heard of that before. That's a pretty nice name. That's a unique name. I want to get to know that guy. He might be a wizard over there. Good lord, dude. I gotta make friends with that guy. I don't understand where all the slander is coming from. That's a pretty nice name. Name your child Bartholomew or Humphrey. Mainly Bartholomew.